What's going on, Jurassic friends and family? Welcome back to another repaint video here on the channel. And today we are going to be repainting this Spinosaurus again. Now this is the fourth and the last time that this Spinosaurus is going to be getting a paint makeover. I have done this one multiple times before in the past. We did the classic JP3 on it. Did the Camo Extreme, we did the Aqua Attack, and now we're going to be doing something that I'm just going to be making up off the top of my head. I got the idea of sort of a crocodile style of like a paint app on this thing, and that's what I'm doing. So started off, this thing is base coated in a green base coat, like a light green base coat. And then we got a nice cream underbelly and some yellow overtones on it. And now I'm taking, this is Vallejo Model Air Forest Green, and I'm going over and doing all kinds of like little stripies and dots and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. And now this part in the video here, this took me like an entire day to do this. I'm not even joking, this Spinosaurus has like probably several hundred little tiny dots all over it. I don't know, but I had to speed this up into time lapse just because it was taking forever, and this video would have been 25 minutes long or something if I had kept it just like tiny little bits of normal speed. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up, but basically fine tip paintbrush and picking out all of the tiny little dots all over the sculpt, and then taking the airbrush and fading over those black dots with that dark forest green. Now this Spinosaurus does have this permanent dino damage. This was the one that I used, did the Aqua Attack Spinosaurus with. Took pictures of that thing at the beach, and then Mother Nature sent a wave in right after I snapped the picture, and it sucked the Spinosaurus out into the ocean, so I had to go get it, and it was covered in salt water and sand and basically ruined. So it's getting a fresh start with this gator repaint, or this crocodile repaint here. So you can see here, I'm basically going over all these little pebble areas, trying to be somewhat random with it. I don't know, like I said, this is all just coming off the top of my head. I'm really just being creative at this point, and that's good to kind of just try something new, take chances, get messy, and make mistakes. Isn't that what Miss Frizzle said from the Magic School Bus? But yeah, so figured a croc repaint would be awesome, and a majority of this repaint is basically me just coloring in little tiny pebbles all over the skin on this thing. It surprisingly has some really good detail on it. You know, when you look deep down into the actual sculpt of it, there's some spots that are sort of smooth, but for the most part, the detail in the sculpt is pretty nice. But again, black pebbles, and then going over with that forest green, nice little thin down transparent colors, just to blend them in and fade them in. Helps them stick out a little bit, gives it that sort of pale green look, and makes it look really super menacing. But yeah, I had done, you know, the other repaints before in the past, and I just decided to do something a little bit grittier with this. No bright colors or anything like that, just nice flat dark green colors, make it look like it's lives in the woods or in the swamp or something. Just real kind of creepy looking. Send it off, you know, this is going to be the last repaint it ever gets, so it's going to sit on the shelf now and occasionally make its appearance in pictures. I'm going to do a nice yellow menacing eyeball, just like a little tiny yellow pupil, with a little black dot in the middle of it, like a crocodile would have. Just something to make it look kind of creepy and scary. I imagine that this Spinosaurus, all beat up and everything, is kind of old, and he's sort of seen some fights. You know, he's won some and he's lost some, obviously, with this giant gaping hole in his side. But I feel like his like Site B code name would be like Scarface or something like that. I don't know, but I kind of like the open wound battle damage. It looks kind of cool. It's done with basically a flesh tone, and then this red is a glaze of red ink, and I just kind of thinned it down and go over the little slash marks, you know. But the teeth are beachcomber beige, believe it or not. Put that on, and then of course gloss those teeth over, and call it a day on this thing. The whole thing gets an entire coat of matte varnish to protect it, and then we're going to take it out into my backyard and do some really cool sort of cinematic shots. So guys, I appreciate you all sticking around watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, for more Jurassic Park related content, you guys know where to find me. Links will be in the description box below. You guys take care, and I will see you in the next video.